Hey guys, welcome to Dan's Eisen Dairy. My name is Kevin Danzeisen, one of the owners here. Our family's been in the valley for about 6 years providing fresh milk to Phoenix families. And we now have a new delivery service where we take fresh milk in glass bottles straight to your door. Let's go meet Ray Garcia, who's the head of the home delivery, and he can tell you more about how this works.
Hello everybody, I'm Ray Garcia. I'm Dan's Eisen Dairy's home delivery manager. So the way home delivery works for us, you have to go online, danseisendairy.com, sign up. What's gonna happen when you first sign up is you're gonna be placed on a wait list so we know what route to assign you to. Once we assign the route to you, you could go online, pick your favorite drinks. You'll receive a text anywhere between 5 to 10 minutes before the delivery is made to your house. This way you know when your milk is received. So we do ask that you have a cooler out the night before with ice, or we do have electric coolers that you can purchase. These are pretty neat because all you need to do is plug them outside, you set the temperature, and the milkman will come early in the morning and deliver that for you. I bet you're wondering, okay, well, what do I do with all these empty bottles? So go ahead and put it next to your cooler, and we'll go ahead and pick them up and give you credit for all those bottles that you leave on there. Even if you buy them at the store, we'll take all the bottles that you have. We don't bill you until after the delivery is made. This way we could go ahead and credit you all those bottles that we took. So if you're interested in home delivery, go to danseisendairy.com and sign up for home delivery today.
All right, welcome everybody to tonight's game. This is your 5A baseball. Tonight, the matchup that we have is the visiting team, Casteel Colts out of Queen Creek, Arizona, against the Campo Verde Coyotes right here in Gilbert. I think we're in Gilbert, right, Mike? My name is Brandon Harwood.
Right on the Gilbert border. Yes, Brandon. My name is Michael Yank. Welcome to our broadcast. It's going to be a good one. This one is highly anticipated. Brandon, we've got a number of scouts in the stands. Matter of fact, It is a packed house here at Campo Verde.
It is.
Why are they here? Well, on the Campo Verde side, Ryan Schaefer, who is the starting pitcher, is a very highly regarded right-handed pitcher, I believe, for Campo Verde.
And so we're going to see some good baseball tonight. Both these teams coming in with not the best records for Casteel. I know they're 1-4, I believe. Mm-hmm. And then Campo, I just looked at their record. I can't remember it off the top of my head, Mike.
Well, I know that both teams are amped up for what's going to happen tonight. You know, at the end of the day, Campo's throwing their guy, and Casteel has to try and match it. You know, they're going to see a high velo. You know, Ryan throws 92, 93. He's touched as high as 95. And, he's going to have a good curve, a good changeup. And look, if he's able to locate that fastball and his off-speed's working, that's a very, very tough matchup for Casteel. So.
All right, we're going to stand for the national anthem. All right, so we are going to be getting ready for the first pitch here. Again, as mentioned, Campo Verde, this is their facility here, Mike. And they're going through the starting lineup here for Casteel. We'll do the same, Mike. So leading off for the Casteel Colts is number 24, Landon Hairston. He's playing center field. At shortstop, Carson Walewski. We have the DH, and playing left field is Crew Price. Behind the dish, number 2, Nicholas Pisano, number 23. Then we have the pitcher for today, senior Matthew Fike. And at third base, we have Jaden Granis. First base, Andres Galvez. In right field, Joe Tim. And then playing second base, Hudson Burris. And we're going to see the same thing here for Campo. They're going to go through their lineup.
Looking at both guys on the sides, Campo as well as Casteel, they're amped up, ready to go. They're antsy to get this thing going.
We're keeping the audio down just for copyright purposes, everybody.
That's Jaden Smith heading out in the outfield. Starting pitcher coming up in the 4-hole is Ryan Schaefer, who we've talked about.
Schaefer with the pink cleats tonight, too. Those certainly stand out, don't they, Mike?
Yeah, those definitely say, hey, I'm on the hill throwing. Another cool thing is we've got the fire department back behind on top of the ladder behind the scoreboard watching the game.
That's pretty cool. Our center field camera is right by them out there. We'll see if we can get a shot. As you said, right out there in center field. That's likely the Gilbert Fire Department.
Mason Shea in the 9-hole, also playing second base, heading out to his position, and that's the starting lineup for the Campo Coyotes. Head coach Matt Denny from the Casteel Colts taking his position down the third baseline, and warm-up pitches are going.
Let's see, game time weather, 64 degrees.
I know we see Diamondbacks. You ran into the Rangers scout out there. Looks like Padres got there's a couple of them. Definitely you got radar guns up already in warm-ups. Hey, we got our own radar gun.
We got our own radar gun.
We'll be doing it too.
We got our center field camera. Looks like Schaefer's got some good off speed as well.
That curveball was pretty legit.
This is our second game broadcasting for the Casteel Colts, second 5A baseball stream. May have caught us before. We do youth baseball. We do high school basketball, high school soccer. Just finished doing the high school season for the Casteel Colts. They finished runners-up in 5A division. So we're blessed and very fortunate to be a part of these programs out here in Arizona. We're about to get ready with the first pitch. And this is going to be the freshman, number 24, Landon Hairston. And a swing and a miss there from Hairston. Sees the fastball right away. Hairston puts that one in play right to the shortstop. And with 2 pitches, Campo has their first out. And so Hairston with the ground ball to shortstop. Now have the shortstop for the Colts, number 4, Carson Walewski.
Aggressive first approach by Landon Harrison, going after it right out of the gate.
That one right off of Walewski's foot right there.
Good hard fastball on that, Brendan.
Got our replay camera up as well. You can see just missed that one off the foot. All right, so 0-1 count to Walewski. And we got the off speed. That's going to be ball 1. Counts even, 1-1.
That curveball came in at 65.
Sees a fastball there. Foul out of play. Counts now 1-2. Walewski on the season, batting .267. He's got 4 hits, 1 home run. I think we caught that home run.
Right, yeah, against Millennium.
That's right. So 1-2 count to Walewski. Another one fouled out of play. Count stays 1-2. Outside.
Another good curveball. Missed on the outside part of the plate, but
yeah,
that came in at 69. I mean, if he's registering high 80s, low 90s on the fastball and has a 69-mile-an-hour curveball, it's going to be tough to hit.
Absolutely. So the 2-2 count to Walewski. Another one fouled away. Putting together a good at-bat here. Pitch on the way.
It's a changeup. 73-mile-an-hour changeup after seeing an 86, 87 fastball previous pitch. You know, you've got a 14-mile-an-hour difference on that changeup as compared to the fastball. That is a very effective sequence for Ryan on the hill.
So Schaefer has the first 2 guys down. And now you've got the 3-hole hitter, number 20, Crew Price. First one runs inside on Price. I believe this is Schaefer's third game of the season. I think he lost his first game 0-1. Next one had a little bit of control issues. That one dropped by the catcher. Looked pretty good. And now, third matchup. So he's 0-2 on the season. A 2-0 pitch to Price. Sends that one high and deep. And that's going to get out of here.
It's a to go.
Crew Price
on a fastball.
Let's go to that one. Sends that one deep. We've got the first one of the ball game, and here's our replay for Crew Price.
Down and in fastball, turns on it with that DeMarini goods and sends it over the right center wall. Getting Casteel up early. Look, you're not looking off speed in that situation. You're looking fastball, and he knew exactly what he was looking for.
That's right. He's ahead in the count and got the fastball and drove it out of here for the first run of the ball game. Now you've got number 23, the catcher, Nicholas Pisano.
68-mile-an-hour curveball.
That's a good off speed there.
You know, after giving up that home run, here he comes back 0-2, 2 strikes right out of the gate. Composure is solid.
Goes in with the hard fastball there. 186. Now we are off to the side a little bit, so we might be losing a little bit on the velocity on our gun.
It looks a little bit more than that.
It does, it does.
Gotta believe he's touching probably 90.
There's that fastball right there, fouled away. And he gets him looking on the off speed. And that'll be 3, but not before the Casteel Colts get up early with a big fly from the 3-hole hitter, Crew Price. So Campo Verde is going to get their first crack here. And this is Sports Stream Arizona coming to you live. We'll be right back. All right, we are back.
You know, Brandon, going into that, we mentioned the bat that he was using, and we have the, DeMarini, who's one of our sponsors. You saw that ad for the DeMarini goods. It's probably one of the hottest bats in the high school age groups.
Yeah.
Basically it's a 2-piece bat. To give you a little bit of heads up on that, because you're going to notice a lot of guys do swing it. It's an end-loaded bat. It's a 2-piece, aluminum barrel, composite handle. And it does have a significant end load. That's why you see a lot more of the high school guys swinging it as compared to maybe the 13, 14, and maybe even 15U age groups. With that end load, especially going with the drop 3, it's a big boy bat. And so really you'll see guys, I think those bigger sophomores, juniors, seniors swinging it. Arizona State University, they're a DeMarini school. They swing that bat a lot as well. But you're talking about big grown men playing some big boy baseball.
So leading off for the Coyotes is the shortstop, Walker Cook. On the hill for the Casteel Colts is the senior, number 13, Matthew Fike. And Fike gets a ground ball on the first pitch and retires one quickly.
That is what you call efficient.
Absolutely, ground ball. 1 pitch, 1 out. And now we have the third baseman, number 5, Malachi Santiago.
It is a packed house here at Campo tonight. Great night for baseball.
Absolutely. It's been a great week weather-wise. It's going to be heating up here next week. Fike runs that one inside. Mike, you talk about the packed house. Just yesterday, Governor Doug Ducey made a big change to the COVID-19 requirements and lifted a lot of the restrictions. So,
yeah, for the main part of the state, that's a good 68-mile-an-hour curveball. Lifted those, but a lot of the school districts are continuing with the mask protocols and and doing what they feel is important to protect their students. And he goes back to it, but that one stays up.
Head coach of the Campo Verde Coyotes, Jeff Singer.
So after 2 curveballs, see if he goes with a fastball in this situation.
Catcher setting up away. Gets the swing and the miss. Yeah. So 2-2 count to Santiago. Fight comes set, delivers the pitch.
Low and away.
Just gonna be a little bit.
Good eye by Santiago. Not a bad pitch by Fike. He's looking for the hitter to chase it, but great discipline by Santiago.
And that one just a bit outside. Santiago's going to draw the walk.
And you notice that Santiago was swinging the DeMarini the goods, and here comes another one. Jaden Smith, who's in the 3-hole, he's swinging that same bat.
So ground ball to second base and a walk.
Takes a hack. I mean, he came out of his shoes for that pitch. He's trying to put them up by 1 in one swing right there.
He was. A lot of excitement, like you said, packed house here at Campo Verde. Gets in the swing. Good job from
fools him on that one.
And Pisano doing a good job back there, keeping the runner close.
So 0-2, nothing fat. You got a runner on first. If you're Fike, Smith's got to protect, and that can't happen. I mean, that is that thing gets by. It's pointless. You get the guy to second base on. It wasn't even a hard throw to hold him on.
Let's see if he goes with the off speed here. He's got him to swing and miss on one. Fastball.
He pulls off on the swing.
That'll be 2 outs for Fike. As we have the number 4 hole hitter, starting pitcher, Ryan Schaefer. Mike, we've got more people coming in. I don't know where they're going to sit.
Starts with an off speed, doesn't get it to break, stays up and out on the zone. So 2 outs, runner on first. Campo dugout is rooting their team on. Ball gets away from the catcher, and Santiago is able to take second uncontested without a throw.
And the pitch was a swing and a miss, so now we've got count even, 1-1. Ground ball here, we get Fike out of it. We got a runner at second base.
Anything into the outfield, they're going to be shooting 4. Breeze is heading out towards right center and right field.
Gets him to offer it another one and pulls his head, pulls the bat off.
He was fully. He was expecting a fastball with a 1-1 count and went off speed and didn't adjust to it. Kind of that cat and mouse game between pitchers here.
Yeah. So the 1-2 count. Fight comes set. Delivers the pitch.
That's out of play over behind first base. Really liked Ryan's swing on a 1-2. That wasn't protect, that was crush.
Yeah. So the 1-2 count. Delivers that one in the dirt. Good backup there from the shortstop.
Santiago was off, and a quick decision from the catcher would have had him hung up in a rundown.
Just joining us, Casteel Colts got ahead early in the top of the first. Home run to right center from Crew Price. Campo has a runner in scoring position.
It's a fly ball short center field.
And playable for Hairston. And Fike's going to get out of it with no damage and keep that lead.
Well, we get through 1, 6 more like that. It's going to be a great game.
Yeah. Again, this is Sports Stream Arizona coming to you live. Make sure while you're here watching the game to like and subscribe to our channel. You can also follow us on Facebook as we bring you live youth sports. We'll be right back.
First home or second, or refinancing, Academy Mortgage is the East Valley's go-to expert. Ready to serve you 24/7, Brandon Harwood and his team can help you with all your home mortgage needs. Conventional, FHA, VA, jumbo, down payment assistance, even an extra 1% grant towards closing costs for first responders. Academy Mortgage, friendly, professional, happy to serve. Mention this ad for a $500 credit towards appraisal or closing costs.
Back. So after one complete, Colts remain ahead. As we talked about, Crew Price with the big fly to right center. Also, while you're here watching the game, check in with us on comments on YouTube. Looks like we've got some repeats back. 2 Hype 100 Thieves, welcome back to the stream. And we've got somebody, is that Troy Brazil?
It might be.
It might be.
Our friend Troy going for the Casteel Colts because he is a Colt.
Yep, freshman at Casteel.
You'll have to watch that name in the coming year or two as well. Big lefty bat. Good player.
Leading off this inning for the Colts will be the pitcher, Matthew Fike. And then we go to third base, Jaden Granis. And then first baseman, Andres Galvez. 2 strikeouts so far for Schaefer. Head coach for Casteel, Matt Denny.
Checking his stopwatch over at third base. What he's looking for is from the time the pitcher starts to throw home and catcher gets up and throws to second. Basically, he's getting a time on that stopwatch. He knows exactly what time his runners are. So let's say it's 3.9 seconds. Any runner that he's got that can make it under 3.9 is who he's sending.
All right, so Schaefer delivers the first pitch to Fike, and that's going to be low and outside, ball 1. Goes with the hard fastball. That one right down the middle. Swing and a miss from Fike. The 1-1 pitch. That one's going to be low and back to the backstop.
race for the pass ball. Love it. You know, a lot of these guys at these high schools, as this pitch comes in, a lot of these guys at these high schools play together. I mean, club ball is so big here in Arizona, so they might have been teammates in the past. You know, if you're going to a school in the East Valley out here, these schools are only, what, 6-7 miles apart?
Yeah, they're not far.
Most likely played each other many times or played with each other on different club teams growing up.
That's going to be ball 4. So pitcher for the Colts draws the leadoff walk. We'll probably get a pinch runner for him.
Courtesy runner should be for the pitcher. And no, we see him. He is going to run.
Denny trusting his guy out there. And now you've got number 5, Jaden Granis. Granis sees a fastball on the outside part of the black, gets it, strike 1. Fastball again to Granis. Schaefer ahead 0-2.
He's froze him on 2 fastballs.
Delivers that one high.
And Fike was in motion.
That's going to be foul over there down the right field line.
I like the idea of the high fastball. You're thinking, you know what, probably going to throw a curve. He has that good off speed, but you know, he goes with a high fastball and gets him to foul it off.
Count remains 0-2 to Granis. Leadoff walk for Fike. He's over there at first base. Schaefer already has 2 strikeouts today. We might have a tailor-made 5-4-3, but not able to get the guy at first. Schaefer with good speed on the base pass. That'll be 1 out on the fielder's choice.
Yeah, what the second baseman did on that, Brandon, and is he actually came to the ball. The ball was going to the bag, came to the ball, then threw across his body, which took everything off of the throw. It made it no chance in order to get the extra out at first. So they get 1.
Here's the starting first baseman, number 5, Andres Galvez. And Granis with the stolen base on the first pitch. You can hear Coach Denny talking about L screens. I was actually able to attend one of the practices, and he did a good job of setting up a drill with L screens right in front, and he wanted them to hit those L screens. Nothing else mattered. If you hit it over, even if it went out, it was not important in the drill. So you hear him over there reminding Galvez. That one going to be high. 1-1 now. Comes inside on Galvez, swing and a miss.
Yeah, good fastball, good swing on it. Falls behind 1-2. There is 1 out with the runner on second in scoring position. See if that double play comes back to haunt him in this inning.
That one high and away. 2-2 count now to Galvez. It's the kind of feeling we're used to here at baseball games for high school, right? And a swing and a miss. Galvez goes down swinging. That'll be 2. Just talking about, the crowd and the excitement here, Mike.
Yeah, it's a packed house. People standing, bleachers are full. Late on that swing, Brandon. 0-1.
This is the right fielder for Casteel, number 18, Joe Tim.
He gets that one, sends it out the right center. That's going to get down for a ground rule double, gets a run in. And Brandon, the double play mishap that they should have turned, comes back to haunt them because a run comes in. Let's go ahead and let's show really quick. Let's back up. That was a great hit. Let's back up really quick and show on this double play ball what happened. You're going to see that the third baseman throws it. He comes across and throws across his body. There's just nothing on it, which is what makes that double play not happen with him going hard down the line.
So ground rule double for Joe Tim, scores another run for Casteel. They're now ahead 2-0. We're going to get a plate conference. Let's take a look at that last hit here, Mike.
No.
No. No, we got the conference. All right. We'll try to get that double to right center up. So quick talk for the Coyotes coach. And now we've got the number 9 hole hitter, Hudson Burris.
Fuego.
Yeah, Fuego. Yeah. Runs it inside, on the hands.
That's the hardest pitch to hit in baseball. Up and in. Fast. Hard to get the hands through up there.
Oh, and that one catches the helmet.
And that one actually went helmet and cleared the backstop.
Cleared the backstop.
Back over here. Which puts runners on first and second with 2 outs. And the leadoff hitter, freshman Landon Hairston. We'll see how Ryan comes back after that hit by pitch. Lets that one go. Low and in on the lower corner of the plate for a good strike one call. Takes it to a changeup going away, working both in and out on Landon. That's respect.
Yeah. Preston, this is varsity high school baseball in Arizona. That one high and outside.
Tries to gas one by him, get it to chase the high fastballs. Holds off.
We are not professionals, ladies and gentlemen. We appreciate the commentary. We are not professionals.
Gets the ball in play. That thing is spinning. Everyone's safe. That ball comes off the bat spinning. and they can't get to it. The third baseman was trying to come across, but he was spinning away from him. Shortstop was playing deep. It went to that one spot that no one can just get to make the play, and Landon hustling down the line. Everyone's safe. Bases loaded now.
That's an infield single for Hairston.
Absolutely. That wasn't an error. That ball came off spinning hard and made it a tough play to make.
Hairston 1 for 2 today. And now you've got the 2-hole hitter, Carson Walewski, struck out swinging. Sees first pitch fastball in there for a strike. You guys are making us laugh in the comment section. Thank you. That one fouled off. He's now behind 0-2.
A lot of these hitters, Ryan's able to get ahead 0-2, and then they're maybe nibbling a little too much, but they're working their way back into the count. See if Ryan adjusts right here and gets this big out. That's a great pitch, off speed, cutting away, gets out of it with only giving up 1 run. But first, let's go back. Let's go back and take a look at this ground rule double. And he got all of, you're going to see it bounce right around the warning track and go over for a huge, huge hit by not executing that double play. That's what let that run come across.
Yeah. Well, thank you guys for tuning in. Try to keep the comments appropriate in the on YouTube. Again, we're not professionals, Mike, are we? I'm not a professional.
I'm going to say I've done it once or twice, but
yeah, well, either way, we hope you guys are enjoying it. All right, so with 1.5 complete, Casteel adds another one. They're ahead now 2-0 on the Coyotes. And we're going to take a quick break. We'll be right back from one of our sponsors, Wilson. All right, we are back. Leading off this inning for the Coyotes is number 12, Aiden Russell. Fike faced 4 in the first inning, 1 strikeout. Coyotes did get a runner in scoring position, but was not able to plate it. That one's going to be high, ball 1.
A little bit of a product drop here. You talked about Wilson being one of our sponsors, which we appreciate them. Thank you, Wilson. Fike is sporting a left-handed pitcher's glove by Wilson. It's an A2000, and another Wilson product up at the plate with the DeMarini goods being swung by Aiden Russell.
Runs a fastball inside.
It's really cool for these guys, all the fans here in attendance. It's been a while.
Yeah.
It's been a while since.
We've been to a couple of the games so far this season. You've had more fans for baseball here in Arizona as AIA lifted a little bit of the restrictions, but I mean, this is by far the biggest crowd that I've seen in any high school sport this year.
You can feel it. It's back. It's coming back after that year of the pandemic, and you can just feel the excitement by both sides.
Gets him to go after the high one. Count's now full. Aiden Russell, first baseman for the Coyotes.
Foul tip, but sticks it in the glove.
So he falls behind, but then comes back and gets the K. That's Fike's second strikeout today. Now you've got number 22, left fielder Tyson Mesa. Good hard fastball inside, strike one.
Just him to chase one down in the dirt. Super aggressive at the plate. Number 22, Tyson Mesa, as you said. He was looking to try and do some damage. Fike shaking off. 2 pitches. Decides to go with the third.
Just a bit outside. One, 2 count to Mesa.
Off speed, able to get him to chase it as it cut away from the plate.
Fike's looking good today. That's 3.
Back-to-back strikeouts here in the bottom of the second.
Now we have the catcher, number 21, Cade Bemis. Fike looking good today. I know this is a big game for him. We saw him, no, we didn't see him in the last game. That's right. We had the other senior, Isaac Rayfield, on for the Colts.
It's a big performance. You know, one of the things about high school baseball is there's always, you know, the guys with the big arms get the attention, and for their opponent, when they're getting that attention, you've got a chance too.
Yeah.
So there was a lot of scouts out here. Fouls that one straight back over first base. There's a lot of scouts out here looking at Ryan from Campo, and well-deserved. I mean, they should be. But that, at the same time, they're here to see that. All these other guys get a chance to show what they can do because, you know, while they're here to see him, you're also looking for something else.
I think we got a 2-2 count.
Yep.
2-2 count on Mesa. Or Bemis. This is Bemis. We will interact with the comments on YouTube as long as they add to the broadcast, everybody. So let us know if you have any questions on anything.
That one fouls off out of play over by first base.
The center field camera is not 480p. It's just 400 feet away. So we're doing our best to bring you good clarity. It's actually a better phone than the one behind the plate. So that one inside, full count now, 3-2 on Bemis. Don't know if we can do that for you, Preston. So full count, 2 outs.
Right to the shortstop. Good swing on it. Able to barrel it up, but it just hooks right to the shortstop, and Fike able to retire 3 up, 3 down in that one, Brandon. And that takes us to the top of the third with Casteel Colts leading 2-0.
Again, while you're here watching the game, make sure to like and subscribe to our channel. You'll get notifications of any games coming up. We do have another Casteel game on Tuesday. And then we have a softball game coming up the week after that as well. Again, this is Sports Stream Arizona coming to you live. We'll be right back. All right, we are here in the top of the third. Leading off this inning will be number 20, Crew Price. Price went deep in his first at bat. He squared one up to right center. So he's feeling good.
Schaefer, he wants revenge, right? You want to go back at that guy.
Yeah.
Took him deep. We'll see how he
let's see if he tries to amp up a little bit more with a harder fastball, or maybe goes off speed. Owen, thank you for the sub. We appreciate it. All right, so Crew Price stepping in. Left fielder, also designated hitter tonight for the Colts. First pitch going to be outside. It'll look like a little change up.
Mm-hmm. One of the things when you got a guy throwing, a really good fastball, he's going to throw you one or two, so you just cheat.
Yeah.
You give up on the curve, you give up on the changeup, and you just take your hack at the fastball.
Oh. That one got away from the catcher. Shadow, to answer your question, I am not sure. You can check that out on AZ Preps 365. Shadow asking if Casteel will play Chandler High. 2-1 count to Price. That one outside, 3-1 now. He's ahead.
Shaking off 2 pitches. Price calls time. Ryan and his catcher, Cade, getting on the same page. There's an off speed. He was thinking,
looked like ball 4 to me.
I'm coming.
Yeah. Good pitch, though. Thing ran in on the hands.
Yeah, it was a great pitch. Shakes it off. Tries to get him to go after another one.
So Price 1 for 1 today. He's been on base both times.
And from one DeMarini Goods to another, DeMarini the bat of choice out here in high school.
This is starting catcher Nicholas Pisano.
It's a ball. That's going to get it over.
So Schaefer showing that he's hittable tonight.
Right. And there's a reason that he didn't go first or third. I know everybody in the stands here, you kind of heard everyone say, oh, whoa, whoa. What happened was Price was heading to second, picked up Coach Denny at third. Denny had both hands up to hold him, but even though the right fielder kind of bobbled it, and it got by him, only by a couple feet. He had already held up at second because he wasn't going, and you can't just big up and go. You're basically 90 feet away still.
Yeah.
That throw would have got you.
And now you've got the starting pitcher for Casteel, Matt Fike. He walked in his first at bat. He's got runners at first and second with no outs. Owen, no, we do not. We have heard a couple of the pro teams that are here, but we don't know all the scouts that are actually out here today. Good question, though.
Last pitch was just outside. First baseman's creeping in like they're expecting a bunt. Fike not showing it.
That's what I heard about Schaefer a little bit of control issues at times. I mean, he has the plus velocity, but gets himself in trouble. He has 2 walks today and a hit by pitch. So he's let 3 free passes. That one's going to get outside. Fike now way ahead, 3-0. There's head coach Matt Denny. Likes what he sees so far from his team. 3-0 to Fike.
Full take, which he should.
Yep.
Same approach. Now you're looking for one thing and one thing only. If it's not that pitch, you're not going after it. You're not fighting anything off here. You're looking for something to drive. And get that runner from second and home.
Pitch on the way. That's going to be low, ball 4.
So bases loaded, no outs. Tough situation for Campo to be in.
We'll have a courtesy here.
Infield's going to come in. Now they're going to keep the middle back, bring the corners in. They're going to continue to try and play the double play depth. And we've got activity heading into the bullpen. That's number 15, Jake King, going to the bullpen to get loose. But you got to believe me, they've already done it. Didn't they already do their mound visit?
They already have one
inning?
mound visit this inning.
So really, you're going to look for your catcher if they do want to take out Ryan. Pitcher actually, Jake came back in. He must have forgot something in the dugout. He's not even throwing yet. Just making his way back into the bullpen now.
I've got the third baseman, Jaden Granis. That went down in the dirt. Granis had a fielder's choice.
If I'm Cade right now behind the plate, I'm going out and talking to my pitcher, trying to slow this down just a little bit. Go to help him out, slow the game down. Give Jake King, who's in the bullpen, time to get warmed up.
It's a good hard fastball. That one catches the outside. 1-1. Manifesto. You know, we've been told low 90s. That's about where Schaefer is. We're off to the side. Our radar gun is not going to be as accurate over here, but I'm assuming he's probably 92, 93.
We've seen, in a lot of the club ball we do, we've seen 83, 84, 85. Our radar was picking up 87 or so. It looked more than that.
Yeah.
It looked a little bit more than that. So you got to believe he's 90, 91.
Bases loaded for Casteel, no outs.
But Brandon, the velocity has fallen here in this inning from where it was, start of the game.
That one outside.
Off the plate, yeah. It's people think it looked good, but catcher's reaching outside that knee.
So Schaefer taking his time behind the mound. Got a 3-1 count on Granis. Schaefer already with 2 walks in this inning.
We don't have their pitch count, but he's got to be up into the 50s, 60s at least right now.
He gets that one on the outside part of the black.
Now, if you're a base runner, the one thing you're looking for is do not get doubled up, right? Yeah, you don't want to get too big on your secondary. A line drive to the first baseman or third baseman, they easily touch their bag, and it turns into a double play. That one gets through. That's going all the way to the fence. That's going to score 2. Just out of the reach of the shortstop. And he's able to plate 2 on that. We can show that one more time. That was a big hit. Just out of the reach of the shortstop. And they were able to come around and score 2, get runners on second and third. No outs. And that might be the end of Ryan Schaefer's day.
We're going to get a mound visit. So 2 RBI double from Granis. And while we've got this pitching change, we'll be right back.
Lemonade, lemonade like Dan's Eyes and Dairy made. Come and get it. You know you want it. Yum, yum, come and get some. You know you want it. Lemonade, lemonade like Dan's Eyes and Dairy made.
Fresh, locally made lemonade and strawberry lemonade from Dan's Eyes and Dairy. Available at a store near you.
Yum, yum, come and get some.
Hey, thanks again to Dan's Eyes and Dairy for being our one of our sponsors out here at SportsStream Arizona. They've done something for our fans here at SportsStream, and they've put you save $10 on your home delivery. So if you go to Dan's Eyes and Dairy, which you see how it is on the screen, Dan's Eyes and Dairy, they are local. They are dairy. They've got chocolate milk, all the white milks, the different flavors. They've got a banana milk. They sponsor the Diamondbacks, the Cardinals, the Suns, works with a lot of the pro teams here. So the cool thing that they're doing for all of you guys in SportsStream Arizona land is if you go to Dan's Eyes and Dairy, you register, and you can get $10 off your home delivery. Think of the 1940s, 1950s, the old milkman bringing it. It's a glass bottle, all local, fresh stuff, and they'll bring it straight to your door. You don't have to go to the store. Great stuff.
All right, so now we have number 15. I don't see him on the card, Mike. Where's number 15?
He's Jay King.
Jay King, there we go. Jay King, he's coming relief for Schaefer. Schaefer, he goes 2 innings, gives up 4 runs, and he leaves 2 out there. Those would both be charged to him as well. Up at bat is the first baseman, Andres Galvez.
He turns on that.
He turns on that one.
That gets over him. Another one off the fence. That's going to score 2. He gets into second with a double. That was a big shot to right field, Brandon. Bringing in those 2 runners. Again, we're no outs. And Casteel's up 6-0 here in the top of the third.
Back-to-back 2 RBI doubles. And now you've got, this is number 18, Joe Tim. After him will be the 9-hole hitter Burris, and then we return to the top of the order.
Well, but that's going to get down in foul territory. Left field was shifted way over. And there was no chance. I mean, if he was playing straight up, probably gets to that ball and gets the first out of the inning. But where he is, I mean, you look at that from the home plate perspective, Brandon. I mean, where he was, you can see him going back. Look at the shift on that. When you see it from home plate, how far over he is in left. They bunt him over to get the runner at third with just one out.
You talked about that shift. There's that left fielder. He's more left center. But you can see, I mean, look. Oh, now he's adjusting back more straight up.
He's still shifted over. I mean, there's a lot of real estate. If you could turn on a ball here, drive it down the line.
So that's just the first out here in the third. Casteel already with 4 runs in this inning. Another one right there at third, and he's going to come across on the pass ball. That'll be 7 for Casteel. So 1-1 count to Burris. And Mike, I talked about it earlier, but those 2 runners that were left on when Schaefer came out, they both came across. So in 2 innings of work, he gives up 6 runs. Not going to be good for the ERA. That one fouled directly back from Burris. Counts now 2-2.
I'm going to talk about, we got a comment in here. Owen Grimsley is talking about what their outfield coach has them do over here at Campo so that they can close the outfield gaps and limit the base hits. But tonight he says that's not working in their favor. That one gets down. It's up to center.
He squared that one up.
Yeah,
that was hard hit from Burris. That's the 9-hole.
Some good exit velo on that. So Hudson Burris, he gets on, and now we roll it back over to the top of the lineup.
We've almost completely turned over the lineup here in the 3rd inning. This is the leadoff, number 24, Hairston. He's been on base. No, he's 0 for 1 today.
Delayed steal, and they're going to get him. You can see Coach Denny over there shaking his head. Maybe something got crossed up in the signs.
And another hit for Casteel. Landon Harrison barrels that one up. And a correction earlier, he was 1 for 2 on the day. He's now 2 for 3 with 2 singles.
You know, one thing about what we're seeing from the shortstop of Campo is he's laying out on everything he possibly can, trying to leave it all on the field. He's doing a great job in the hustle game.
Yeah, that's number 8, Walker Cook.
Curveball stays high.
This is the shortstop for Casteel, number 4, Carson Walewski. He's 0 for 2 with 2 strikeouts. And then on deck is Crew Price, who started this inning.
Got a big leg kick from Jake King. Wonder if they're going to try and take advantage and steal on that without the delay.
There's a good pitch there from King.
Strike in the bottom of the zone. Now when he gets that, sends it to the wall, hits the bottom, basically track, hanging the bottom of the wall. Harrison's coming around. There's going to be a play at the plate. He's safe, and that's a stand-up triple over there for Carson. Smacks that one. I mean, that missed the wall just by about a foot as it got driven out into right center. And Casteel's bats are on fire right now, Brandon.
I'm having a hard time keeping up with all the hits. I'm trying to write everything down. They're doing a fantastic job. They're now ahead 8-0. And now you've got Crew Price. As I mentioned, he led off this inning. He's 1 for 1 with a home run. First pitch to Price is going to be outside, ball 1.
That was, he did get a lot of barrel on that last one. That looked like it was going out. And another 7-8 feet it would have been. It's a good strike, low and in on the zone.
Yeah. I thought so too, Preston. Sounded good off the bat. That one low and outside to Price. You've got Walewski over there at third base. RBI triple. And the pitch is going to be low and inside again. Here we go, 3-1. Still looking to add another base runner and keep this inning going. Pitch on the way. And it's going to be right to second base, and he'll get him over there. But a big inning for Casteel as they add 6.
Right.
They're in the third, and they also put out the starting pitcher, Ryan Schaefer. What do you think about that inning, Mike?
You know, if you're Campo, it's a tough one to come back from. I mean, really what you need to do is, we're going into the bottom of the third. There's still a lot of game left. What you really need to do is say, okay, let's start chipping away. Don't give up right here. Let's not get frustrated. I mean, it's a hard number to start, but look, you got to make it a 6-0 ball game or a 5-0 ball game before you just keep thinking about the 8-0 ball game. So one of the things you definitely want to do is have a successful, at bat at this one and get these guys a little bit of momentum, because really we're not even halfway through the game yet.
Yeah.
So if we can get those, if you're Campo, you want to try and get as much momentum for the second half of the game and see if you can slow down these Casteel bats. I mean, it's pretty frustrating, right? I mean, if you're Campo, Casteel is just pounding the ball, just hitting missiles, gap to gap all over the field, and the stuff. I mean, you look at one. There was, I think, one weak infield hit that kind of spun. That's it. Everything else has kind of been barreled up. And
4 extra base hits from Casteel.
Right. So those are the things that you really want to try and limit going forward. But you've got to show some fight here and get up there and take your hacks and run hard every single step, because you need to take this 8-0 game, turn it into a 6-0 game. Take 2 or 3 runs off if you can in this inning, and chip away at that lead. So by the 7th inning, you've got something you can work with and try and win the game.
All right, so leading off here for the Coyotes is the right fielder, number 9, Jackson Reed.
That's a start for Campo. I also like what Casteel did. I mean, at the end of the day, no doubles. This is what you do when you have a big lead.
Yeah.
You back the outfield up. They're not going to barrel up every single thing. You'll give up a single that doesn't get by you because you dive and it goes to the fence. You now have a potential double play ball. What do they make? They do a delay steal, they get the out, or he gets a bad jump on a steal. We throw him out at second base if you're Casteel. So smart baseball, back it up.
And Mike, we haven't really seen a move from Fike yet. I mean, he's a lefty. Let's see if he can get a pick off. That one's squared up pretty good. Should be playable out there. by the center fielder. Harrison it is, and he tries to get Reed sleeping over there at first base. That'll be the first out.
Good base running, great swing. That was number 14.
Mason Shea.
Mason Shea, he hit that thing pretty far. Landon Harrison in center able to run it down, and great base running as well by Jackson Reed. He went about 3/4 of the way. Once the ball was caught, retreated back to first. Good baseball on that all the way around.
And Fike gets ahead there. This is the leadoff hitter, Walker Cook. Cook is 0 for 1 today, grounded out on the first pitch to the second baseman. Gets him to chase on the off speed, low and outside.
Pulls the string off of that and gets him to chase that thing.
And Mike, I'll make a comment here. I've noticed that there was a section full with a certain particular set of people that are now gone. That was directly behind home plate. Right inside, ball one, counts now 1-2. Got Reed at first. Casteel's been through the lineup 2 complete times. This is only the leadoff hitter for the Coyotes in his second at bat.
Great read by number 9, Jackson Reed. Ball in the dirt, skips away from the catcher and able to take second base. Now Nicholas behind the plate made a good block on that. That thing was down in the dirt. Just skipped just far enough away so Jackson can get to second base.
That's a good question. Manifesto, I'm not sure. Ooh, that went high.
Yeah.
That looked good from here.
Yeah, one of the questions came in is what's the red light behind home play? The only thing I can tell you is that the announcer's table for Campo is there, so maybe something, a piece of their equipment. The Campo players' chatter starting to come back a little bit, trying to will their guys back into this, see if they can get a run across this inning. 3-2 count.
That one fouled away. It's a good at bat here for Cook. He's driving the count full. He's got a runner in scoring position with Reed. Fike's going to get him swinging. And that's big right there as you're trying to kill the momentum. And he gets another strikeout.
Yeah, big out for Casteel.
That's the 4th strikeout for Fike. Now you've got the 2-hole hitter, Malachi Santiago. He walked in the first inning.
A little late to decide on that one.
Fike steps off, resets. Reed led off with a single. And we had a fly out to center and strikeout. Fike delivers the pitch. That one just a little bit high. Almost looked like the catcher came up a little bit too much. Probably made the pitch not look as good as it was. We got no throw as Reed advances on the pass ball.
That one spiked just a little early. That was hard for Nicholas to really keep in front. I mean, it didn't get too far away from him, but it did spike early, right around home plate.
Those are the ones that sometimes can bounce and go off the catcher and go all the way to the dugout. So the runner did advance, but only one base. There's the 2-1 pitch, swing and a miss. Count now 2-2 on Santiago.
Evens it out. If you're Campo, you want to get at least one across in this inning, and they've got a good opportunity to do it. Fouls that one straight back right over here to the backstop.
And something dropped on my hand on that one. That's actually where we are. We're right by where that foul ball was. Count remains 2-2 on the third baseman, Santiago. Pitch on the way. That one catches him, so full count, and then gets hit by a pitch, or 2-2, not full count. And now the Coyotes have runners at first and third. Still 2 outs.
Calling out the first and third play.
You think the runner's going to be off? He's the 2-hole. Probably got good speed. And with Fike, the lefty, he can probably keep him close. First pitch.
That one gets out. That's going to score 2. There's a great swing driving that ball to the right center gap. Just over the head.
That was the 3-hole center fielder, Jaden Smith. So 2 RBI double for him. And Coyotes get their first 2 runs on the board. Score now 8-2.
Well, on that, Brandon, you want to see, if your outfield's playing a little bit further back, especially with the top, the 3, 4, maybe 5-hole hitters, you're backing up a little bit. That thing can't get over your head, and you give up 1 run, but that second one doesn't score. And they got a double with good speed at first coming around.
This is the starting pitcher for the Coyotes, number 17, Ryan Schaefer. Schaefer flew out to center field in his first at-bat. Did I just hear Schaefer's a freshman? Or was there something else there?
No.
Fike gets ahead, 0-2 now. So good composure from Fike. Gives up the 2 RBI double and then gets ahead on Schaefer, and a swing and a miss. And he'll get himself out of that jam. Does give up 2 though. Schaefer's 0 for 2 today. Leading off for the Coyotes will be number 12, Aiden Russell, in the bottom of the 4th. And we will head to the top. This is Sports Stream Arizona coming to you live. We'll be right back. All right, so we also like to talk about another one of our sponsors. We mentioned them earlier. You've seen their advertisements, but
we wear DeMarini and Evo Shield gear here. You know, one of the things that that our sponsors do is they give you opportunities to save. So one of the things you can do with us at Sports Dream is you can go to the Wilson Team Shop and take a look at this right here, wilsonteamshop.com/join. And if you write down that code, and we're going to go ahead and we'll put it up in the comments. We'll talk about this again here shortly. But if you put in that code, that will actually save you up to 20%, and you can get some free shipping. So, for example, let's use like a MetaPrime. You know, for those of you in high school who want to buy a MetaPrime, that bat retails at $500, and using this code, you're going to get it for $400 and have it shipped free directly from Louisville Slugger. So, definitely take a look at this, register for your email address, use this code, and it will give you exclusive savings on all Wilson products. And it lets them know that you saw it at Sports Stream Arizona.
that one's squared up. And did we have a change? That was number 23. Oh, no, okay, that's the catcher, number 23, Nicholas Pisano.
Now pitcher Fike is up and trying to add to his day.
Yeah, Fike's been on both times, 2 walks. Sees a first pitch fastball on the outside, strike 1. Thank you, Owen. Yeah, I thought I heard some people yelling, he's a freshman. Thank you guys for clearing that up in the comment section. So Schaefer is a senior. That'd have been an impressive freshman. And that one might get over the head. No, that's going to be caught over there just behind second base. The throw gets away.
Ill-advised throw. I mean, coming across his body, the guy's a couple steps off the bag, and luckily the catcher was paying attention, or else he would have been standing on second base easily.
And now this is number 3, Jaden Granis. Granis had a two-run double. First pitch is off speed from King. It's going to be outside, ball 1. Runner's off.
Able to move the runner over with the runner in motion. Ground ball to the third baseman, gets his job done.
And now you've got Andres Galvez, also with a 2 RBI double in his last at bat. I want to say Galvez was the one who put Schaefer out. Galvez 1 for 2 today. I always forget to bring the field audio back in. We have to mute the audio from time to time, guys, just so you know, for copyright purposes on YouTube. So sometimes it'll seem a little more quiet than others. It's just forget to bring that field mic back in. First pitch to Galvez is going to be inside, strike 1.
That one's going to end up foul. Left fielder's getting the ball and throwing it back in. We're going to take a minute for him to run a mile to get back to his position where he was playing in left.
So 2 count to Galvez.
Left. That's Tyson Mason left. I'd like to get a step counter on that guy. I bet his
Well, we got an
game.
explanation earlier. Thank you. I think that was Owen, and Galvez goes down looking.
Raises them. Well, here's the thing. At the end of 4, you know, they're able to chip away. If they can chip another 2, 3 this inning, now you're looking at a 3-0 ball game if you can get there with a couple innings left. That's what you're looking for if you're Campo.
All right.
If you're Casteel, you want to limit damage, right? I mean, don't give up another 2. Limit it to 0 or 1.
We're going to take a quick break, Mike. This is Sports Stream Arizona coming to you live.
That ad you just saw by Wilson, that's their new spin control technology. Basically, it's a bunch of dimples, Brandon, in the glove, and the idea is that you're able to control the ball better so it doesn't spin as much. You can get your grip on it the way exactly that you want it. Percentage, they tried it out with a lot of pro guys early. Guys liked it. Fight getting ahead here against...
That's one stolen by the catcher right there.
Right.
That's Pisano doing a good job, getting some extra strikes for his pitcher. Steals that one. This is number 12, the first baseman, Aiden Russell. Grounds that one foul. Counts now 0-2 on Russell. He struck out in his first at-bat. This is only the second time through the lineup for the Coyotes. And this is the 5-hole hitter. That one, Mike, just a little bit outside. That was almost strike 3 looking. Fike already with 5 strikeouts today.
That was a good pitch, close. I mean, not one you might want to leave up to the umpire.
Pitch on the way. That one outside. Looked very similar to that first pitch. Didn't get the call. Counts now 2-2. And he gets him swinging on the drop third strike. And he'll have him over there at first base, and that'll be the first out, retired.
Tried to foul it off just to stay alive and couldn't get a bat on it. It was in the dirt. The Fike gets another one.
That'll be 6 strikeouts for Fike today. We are monitoring the comment section too, so if you have anything that you want to talk about or want us to talk about, let us know. First one fouled off. This is number 22, Tyson Mesa. He's the one with all the steps.
He's the marathon guy. He's the guy out running an Iron Man in left field.
That one runs low and inside. I'm going a little bit more. How about? Good pitch there from Fike. He's ahead. Mike, there's a question in the comment section specifically for you.
It was 32.76%. I'm only going to get it to the hundredths, so.
It's a 1-2 count on Mesa. He's 0 for 1 today. And Fike goes outside, doesn't get the call. Good pitch.
I'll tell you straight up if it was a ball. I'm watching on replay right now. Yeah, he reached for it. It was a ball. It was outside. Although the parents behind me do not agree.
Yeah. And that one sails way high.
Hey, I'm going to tell you right there, that one was a ball too.
That was a ball.
I'm good at this.
So Campo dugout, they're still going. They're trailing by 6. You know, it's still early,
they
right?
know. I mean,
a lot of ball game
bottom
left.
of the 4th. I mean, look at the damage did. I mean, look at what Casteel did in 1 inning. I mean, they put 6 up against their dude.
Yeah.
So at the end of the day, you got to believe that it doesn't matter who's up there. You have a shot. You always have a shot. And again, I mean, if you're Campo, you're looking to just chip away, take that 6-0 game, the 6-run lead, and make it a 5 or 4, and every inning do a little bit more, and you know, by the 7th, you have a chance to come back and win this game.
Here's the starting catcher for the Coyotes, number 21, Cade Bemis. Swing and a miss from Bemis on one in the dirt. Good pitch from Fike. Bemis line drive to the shortstop in his last at bat. I remember he squared that one up. Right to Walewski. And Fike has retired the first 2 batters here in the 4th. And now he's ahead 0-2. Looking to go 3 up, 3 down.
The entire Campo team still on the dugout fence. I mean, that looks like a pretty fun and well-connected dugout, Brandon.
Yeah. You're down by 6, but... And we've got another drop third strike. And they'll get him over there at first base. So 7 strikeouts for Fike. That's the story for today, as a lot of people didn't come out to watch him, right?
Right.
And he's the one still in the ball game, and with 7 strikeouts through 4 innings and the 6-run lead, he's doing his job.
Right. You made mention a little bit earlier, you know, some of the stands, certain section kind of cleared out, and you know, there were you know, professionals here to watch Ryan pitch, and rightfully so. I mean, the guy's got some great action on his ball. High velo, his curveball is what we radared it in the 60s. So let's just call it 72, 73. If he's throwing 92, 93, the curveball 20 miles an hour difference, that's very, very good.
Yeah.
That's very good. So, but, you know, the guys, why those guys were here, they were able to kind of see what else is out, what the other talent in Arizona has to offer. And I think for Fike, honestly, it was a good opportunity for him to show what he's got.
Yeah.
And I thought he did well. And so when there's some scouts, some pro scouts around, and you step up and you do a job like that, hats off to you. I mean,
yeah. And Manifesto in the comment section reminding us that Fike is also a D1 commit too.
Right. Yeah.
So I forget exactly where.
But those are D1, and we're talking the Diamondbacks were here, the Rangers were here. I think we saw Padres. So, you know, and again, these guys could get drafted and opt to go to college. And, you know, it depends on which round you're in, depends on what your payday will be. You know, our friend Trevor Haver was he committed his junior year. Actually, not committed his junior year. His junior year at Arizona State, he went ahead and declared for the draft and was picked up by the Yankees this last year. And good to see that guy go. Nice signing bonus that he was able to get. So, you know, it's a decision that you're able to make. And if you can get drafted to the pros early on, and it's a decision you can make, and maybe with the counsel of your family and those close to you, and that's a great opportunity to have. And so while they are D1 committed, to get drafted is just something kind of cool to be able to do. That's what you've worked so hard for your entire life playing this game.
Leading off here for the Colts will be the 8-hole hitter, number 9, Joe Tim. Oh, number 18, I apologize. Number 18, Joe Tim.
That almost looked like a balk to me, Brandon. He did not come set very long at all.
So one pitch, one out there for King.
Watch his front foot. He doesn't stop movement for but a split second, at least on that last pitch.
Thank you, Bobby Pierce. So fight committed to a school in Nevada. That went high.
So, Brandon, you've been to umpire school. Is he balking right here?
Let me take a look. You know, I think with no runners on, it's tough to say. You don't technically have to come set, but he is in the stretch.
That one he did.
He came set.
Yeah, that one
he came set on that one, so
that
that's
one
going to be.
He did, for sure.
A couple different looks here from the pitcher. Yeah, so it would be a no pitch. You know, the umpire would call time. He would no pitch, tell him, hey, you're in the stretch. You got to come set. I mean, it's close. You know, it's as long as it's not affecting the batter too much, the umpire is probably not going to step in and really do anything about it. Mm-hmm. If it starts, you know, affecting the batter where he's calling for time, he feels like he's being rushed, then you might get the umpire to stop what's going on there from King as Burris is now ahead 3-1.
So, and here's a good point. I mean, you know, if he's in the windup as compared to the stretch, does it really matter if he's not coming set even though he's in the stretch?
Burris flies that one high to center. And it's brought down. That'll be the second out.
With a glove smack on the leg. Added flair.
Yeah. Oh. That's center fielder Jaden Smith out there for the Coyotes.
Number 24, Landon Harrison.
And now you've got the leadoff hitter for the Colts, freshman number 24, Landon Hairston.
Left fielder got his steps in, but the shortstop made the catch. Someone's got to let that guy play. Let the guy play. Give him a ball. Actually, he wouldn't have got there. But good play by the shortstop and able to get back and get to that spot.
So the Colts go 1-2-3 in the top of the fifth. Leading off for the Coyotes will be number 9, Jackson Reed. Then we've got the 9-hole hitter, Mason Shea, and then they'll go return to the top of the order. Again, this is Sports Stream Arizona coming to you live. We'll be right back.
Hey, don't be messing with the glove. You definitely don't want anybody, especially with a bigger hand, in your glove. A lot of times the glove is going to, help you dictate what you do on the field. Could save a game. I take care of my glove more than anything. I mean, I always put my glove a certain way on the dugout. Don't put it in a baseball bag. I don't do any of that stuff. I mean, if we ever had a road trip, I'd carry it with me on the bus or the plane. I always stick something in there and then put it in my bag. But in spring training, I don't keep it in the bag. I keep it out. Ever since I was a little kid, I always wanted to play good defense, so a glove was always important to me, and being able to work it in and getting used to it and getting that mold to where you want it, is fun. For me, the glove's more sentimental. I mean, you try to take care of it as best as possible, and I'm not the biggest guy, I'm not the fastest guy, I'm not the strongest guy, but I feel like I've been fortunate and blessed to be where I'm at, but I've worked hard for it. This is how we make it.
All right, and we return back here.
Hitting at the plate, I definitely take a lot of pride in my glove.
This is Jackson Reed. Mike, you want to talk a little bit about kind of what we were just showing there, another video from one of our sponsors, Wilson, but that one's kind of special for us
Wilson,
here at Sports Stream Arizona.
Yeah, part of what we do. We also have some organizations out here within the baseball community, and that was former Wilson short center. That one's going to drop. So that's Jackson Reed, ordered to get on with a short fly ball to center for a single.
He's 2 for 2 today.
So, Brandon, that was Freddie Sanchez, formerly of the Giants, and before that, the Pittsburgh Pirates. And he works with us in a lot of some of our additional baseball activities out here in Arizona. He's a resident out in South Chandler. And he actually also helps with the Casteel team.
Yeah.
Coaching their
I think
infield.
he's in the dugout right now, if I'm not mistaken.
So that's one of the tie-ins with that. He's got his own baseball academy starting up here in Arizona, and working with youth players, trying to help them get the best training possible. And that's something that's going to be launching here this summer.
Now this is the number 9 hole hitter, number 14, Mason Shea. Shea flew out to center in his first at-bat. Counts even 1-1. Owen, I saw you ask that question earlier. No, we will not be doing any high school games tomorrow. Taking the weekend off, Mike. Got a lot of sports, a lot of weekends. Taking them this one off, but we'll be back at it with Casteel against Williamsfield on Tuesday. So 1-1 count to Shea. That one high and away. Fikes look good so far. He's gone 4 innings. What did I say earlier? 7 strikeouts. I think he's kept his pitch count down pretty much as well. I don't know if we have that up. Good hard fastball. That one on the upper part of the zone. 2-2. See if Fike checks him over there. He does not. That one inside. Count's now full.
If you got to believe, if Coyotes are going to have a shot, this is the inning. They've really got to take a bite into that 6-run lead.
And we're about an hour 40 into the game. I can't remember if there's a time limit on high school. Maybe you guys know online. Let us know if there's a time limit on these games. And that'll be Shea who draws the walk. So now there's runners at first and second.
That was an exciting walk.
That was a very exciting walk.
I love the intensity. Although he bat flipped a walk.
Yeah. We got a little infield conference for the Colts. Hey, we're going to pop up that code again, the website for our Wilson sponsorship. If you guys are interested, you can actually go. That is SportsStream Arizona's page. And actually, after the infield talk, we're going to have Coach Matt Denny come out. So, again, let's pull that up, Mike, so that everybody can see as we have this break.
Here's what you need to do. Again, this will save you. I mean, this is all the 2021 products. So, let's say you were looking for that goods bat right now. So all you have to do is just go to wilsonteamshop.com/join and type in that invite code. That's the one you're going to want to make note of, okay? So you're going to want to make note. And really quick before we go on there, Fike is coming out of the game after a fantastic performance. 2 runs allowed, 4 and...
He goes 4 innings, allows 2 runs, 7 strikeouts.
Yeah. Great performance by him. So we can hook you up with a discount. So basically, again, go to wilsonteamshop.com/join. Fill out the information, put in your email address and stuff, and then use that invite code, because that invite code is what unlocks the discounts for you. And you're going to be able to get stuff, for instance, like I said, that DeMarini Goods bat. Retail cost, I think it's, $400 or something like that. That bat is 20% off. I know, for instance, the Meta Prime, that bat is a $500 bat. It's $399 through the Wilson Team Shop using this code, and you're going to get free shipping. some A2Ks, A2000s. Those range anywhere from 13 to 20% off. But I think it's anything over $99 is ship free. So, you want any shirts, hats, a glove, batting gloves, whatever it is. That's not just Wilson. That's DeMarini, Evo Shield, Louisville Slugger, Wilson.
I bought some stuff on there.
Right. A lot of our teams do that.
Some of my gear, and also some gear for my young players.
So we welcome you guys to use all of that. It also shows our sponsors that hey, our people will take advantage of deals when you put it out for them. So. All right, Brandon, so set the table. What do we got here? We've got runners on first and second. Who do we have warming up?
First and second, and this is another senior for Casteel. This is Isaac Rayfield. Rayfield, also a starter, so he's coming in relief. He may have to go 3 innings, right? But Rayfield, a really good lefty, and you're going to notice he's got a couple different arm slots where he comes down. He's mainly a sidearm pitcher, but he even comes even lower on some of his pitches. So you guys are going to start to see that here. Keeps the guys off balance with a lot of off speed, and that ball tails quite a bit for Rayfield, as you can imagine. So,
all right. Well, we got
opportunity.
Yeah, no outs. Runners on first and second. So we're at the top of the order.
Top of the order. This is number 8, Walker Cook.
Yeah, he is fast. So does he lay down a bunt and try and meet these guys over? Maybe try and beat one out. Third base is in. First base is playing back.
Rayfield delivers the first pitch.
And that
almost a double play. Galvez not able to get him over there at first. Good heads up from, who is that? Was that Shea over there at first base? He doesn't get doubled up. Hard line drive from Cook. But right to the first baseman. Cook having a tough day. He's 0 for 3 today. And now you've got the 2-hole hitter, Malachi Santiago. And let me adjust the outs there. There we go. We got 1 out. Thank you, Tom Priestley. So there is no time limit, Mike, for varsity games.
The base running on that was fantastic.
It really was.
Over there, Mason Shea could have been doubled up real easy if he got a bigger secondary.
A little backdoor pick there. Not able to get him. So first guy on. That was Jackson Reed with a single out to center and then a walk. That was the end of the day for Fike. And now we've got in relief the lefty specialist, Isaac Rayfield. And there you go, Mike. There's that pitch with a lot of movement to it. And you see Santiago way ahead of that one.
I'm going to say that wasn't what he was expecting.
That's pretty safe to say.
I'm good at this.
Yeah, you're really good at this. Santiago has been on base both times, walking a hit by pitch. That one low and outside. Count now 1 and 2.
You go back, that base running by Mason Shea, able to avoid the tag, get back. If he took a more aggressive secondary and didn't freeze as much on contact, he's dead. Because the first baseman's in between him. The first baseman's in between him and the base. He has to get back to the bag. Yeah. So, a really good job by him freezing, keeping this inning in hope. Oh, it was low and outside. Parents again.
It was close.
They disagree.
Yeah. What do you guys think at home? You got a good angle on it. Did you think it was in there? Let us know in the comments section.
It says he got him.
Got him going on the check swing. That'll be 2 outs. So those first 2 guys get on for the Coyotes, but they've stayed put, first and second. Hard line drive from Cook, and then the strikeout there. Now I've got the 3-hole hitter. This is number 3, Jaden Smith. a good pitch from Rayfield. That one just outside. Yeah, Manifesto, I agree. He's done a great job behind the plate. He's called a good game, both sides, very fair.
Catcher was reaching outside the knee.
Ooh, that one comes inside, gets away from Pisano. Runners advance 90 feet.
It looked like it hit him, but it was actually the catcher's glove, what everyone heard back here. And he got the head out of the way just in time and went off the catcher's glove for the pass ball. Oh, wild pitch.
Yeah. Jaden Smith in his last at-bat had that 2 RBI double. He's looking to get 2 more RBIs here for his team. That one popped up directly back.
Out of play.
I think it's 2-2. I think I missed that 2-2 count.
2-1.
2-1? All right.
Just line drive
right to the second baseman. So good contact from the 1 and 3 hole for the Coyotes, but unfortunately right at first and second. So they're not able to plate those 2 runners that get on with no outs, and we're going to head to the top of the 6th. And let's see, we got King going back out there. It looks like we might have a pitching change for the Coyotes. Number 13, that is John Cook. And this is Sports Stream Arizona, and we were going to take a quick break. All right, we are back. Mike, why don't you talk a little bit about that A-Tech?
That's the new M3X. Love that thing. We have 2 of them for our organization. And first of all, it's obviously a great pitching machine, but we'll also bring it out and run defense. One of the last things we do, Brandon, is we crank it up all the way, and we throw a ball in there and kind of do pop-up priority, but really it's like a comet coming down.
And the ball, I mean, when it's coming down, that thing, you never know where it's going to go.
It impacts the ground and picks up the rig. I mean,
we got to get the divot markers out.
It's a lot of fun, but it's a great machine. Easy to wheel around and use. I can throw a fastball up around 90 miles an hour. So we use it for obviously pitching, hitting, as well as defensive work. The other thing we do, Brandon, that's an 0-1 count, but the other thing we do is you can throw a spin, so one of the wheels will throw at a higher speed, and for our outfielders, it puts a tail or a spin on the ball, so it tails, so when we're going down the line, we'll actually hook them, left or right, so the outfielders have to continue to go through the ball and work that way. So
And Mike, is that A-Tech machine? Is that also on the Wilson team shop? Or no?
I don't know if I don't believe those are. The discount on the A-Tech stuff isn't as high.
Okay.
But it's a great machine. If you're just starting out and you have a bunch of teams or you practice a number of times a week and you have a way to just get in and out of a car, we keep ours in our baseball trailer and we take it everywhere.
Yeah. This is the second baseman, shortstop, Carson Walewski. And then fouled directly back. Walewski he's 1 for 3 today. 2 strikeouts in his first 2 at-bats, but then he had that stand-up triple.
Yeah, I drove in.
I think he drove in Hairston on that one.
Yeah, Hairston on that one.
And he makes contact there. Mike, I think we also just want to, again, mention, we talked about it earlier, but one of our other sponsors, Dan Sizen Dairy.
Right.
You can actually go to dansizendairy.com. They're a local farmer here. And save $10 on your first home delivery. Use the code SportsStreamArizona. That way they know kind of where you saw the advertisement, and you'll see these glass bottles, these milk bottles. They're also all over on the Diamondbacks. They're
in stores, and look, that one's down the line to right.
They're going to be just foul.
But one thing about Dan Sizen Dairy, the chocolate milk is legit.
Yeah.
All right, legit.
And do you know, can people have this delivered outside of Arizona? Do they have a delivery system like that?
They do not. No,
they don't yet? Okay.
It's all local. I mean, the thing is, they've got about 6,000 customers in the Phoenix area on local delivery right now, and so they're building it out old school on the delivery side. I mean, when you register, you put it in, and that sends notification.
And a swing and a miss there from Walewski. He goes down swinging. Good at bat from him.
It sends a notification to the team at Dan Sizen, and they actually personally put you into a schedule so that you can get it delivered within fresh and easy the way they do it, and it's kind of cool. It's like the old school milkman, right?
Yep.
Which was the idea, I believe, behind the Dan Sizen family doing it. So it just ensures your way to have the freshest dairy products coming to you every week.
This is number 20, Crew Price. Price with a home run in his first at bat. He's 1 for 3 today, or 1 for 2 with a walk. We also want to mention that we had a pitching change on the Coyotes side. Number 13, John Cook. So I think Schaefer did he go 3 innings? And then we had King come in for 2 innings. He was in the 4th and the 5th, and now Cook here in the 6th. That one right up the middle to the pitcher. And the ball's going to get away. And Price is going to head out to second, and a bad throw. He would have been caught out there, but he'll be standing up. I mean, that's an infield single, and then he advances on the wild throw.
Brandon, you should take a look at this. I mean, this is a comebacker right back to them. I mean, it's going. Now, it didn't knock the hat off. He got a little bit of glove on it, but he had to get the head out of the way.
So with 1 out, you've got Price.
Good reaction from not taking one off the head on that one.
Absolutely. And now this is number 23. This is Nicholas Pisano. Pisano 2 for 3 today. So Colts have another runner in scoring position with their 4-hole at the plate. Pisano fouls that one off. He's now behind 0-2. I also want to mention again, while you guys are here watching the game, like and subscribe to our channel. One of our goals is to get to 1,000 subscribers. We're approaching 800.
Help us out, people.
Help us out. 1-2 now to Pisano.
Let's go.
Zoom out here. There we go. There's head coach for the Casteel Colts, Matt Denny. This is technically Matt Denny's second year at Casteel. His first year was very short-lived. I think they had one regular season game. And in the state of Arizona, I know Casteel did. I'm sure a lot of other teams won maybe 2 regular season games last season.
COVID sucks.
COVID does suck.
COVID sucks.
Hey, but you know what? They lifted a lot of things yesterday, so it's looking better.
COVID did, it's getting better.
That one high. 2-2 now to Pisano.
Hey, but I mean, I believe we're on the downswing of it, so
yeah,
we made it.
So 2-2 count to Pisano. Catcher setting up inside. That pitch is going to be high and away. Count's now full. So Cook retired the first batter, and then hard hit ball right up the middle. Now he's run this one full. And you've got the senior, number 13, Fike on deck. Zano with a good swing there. Fouls it off. He's got a QAB going. Squares that one up. It's going to be in the gap between right and center. Center fielder pulls it down, and we've got, is that Carson Price? He advances another 90 feet.
Good base running, seeing it's going to the right center gap. Long throw in order to get to third base, so he goes back and tags and able to advance on a tag. The deep fly ball to right center.
Now you've got the starting pitcher for Casteel, Matthew Fike, swinging that DeMarini the goods. It's a very recognizable bat, Mike. You can see it a mile away. That first one fouled off.
The goods.
We'll play that commercial in between the break here. Thank you, Tom. Trying to keep up with who's on base. You guys doing a good job. Appreciate the support. That one's going to be high. 1-1 count to Fike. Long pause from Cook. Steps off. This is big right here for the Coyotes. You know, they're trailing 6. They've been able to stop the bleeding. No runs in the last couple of innings from the Colts. And the Coyotes do have at least 2 more at-bats to make up that deficit. Fike already has 2 walks today. He's 0 for 1. That one's going to be high. 3-1 now. Good plate discipline from him. Potentially drawing his 3rd walk of the day. Are you yawning, Mike?
What?
Unacceptable.
No, I was waiting for that smash. Get down the line. That's going to get down. Scores another.
3-1 count, and he sends it out to right center, scores the runner, and that one not right center. That was straight down the right field line.
Yeah, that's got right field pop on that goods. Casteel able to get one of those two back that they gave up earlier. Taking the lead back up to 7. We're in the top of the 6th, 1 out, runner on second.
And this should be, is this number 3, Jaden Granis? I think it is. Where do we have a?
I believe Tyler Hatch has entered the game.
Okay, so we had a substitution. So this is Tyler Hatch. He squared that one up. Tyler Hatch at 2024. There's 4 freshmen on this Casteel team. You've seen the leadoff. That's Hairston. Here's the other regular starting freshman. That one's going to be outside. And a big swing there. Good pitch from Cook. Gets the final out. One more run comes across for the Colts. They now have a 7-run lead. And we're gonna play that DeMarini the Goods ad. You guys hope you enjoy this, and we'll be right back.
First home or second, or refinancing, Academy Mortgage is the East Valley's go-to expert. Ready to serve you 24/7, Brandon Harwood and his team can help you with all your home mortgage needs. Conventional, FHA, VA, jumbo, down payment assistance, even an extra 1% grant towards closing costs for first responders. Academy Mortgage, friendly, professional, happy to serve. Mention this ad for a $500 credit towards appraisal or closing costs.
All right, we are back. Again, I'm going to pop up that Wilson website if you guys are interested in getting any discounts on any of your Wilson products. We have a SportsStream Arizona team page. Go to the website, wilsonteamshop.com/join. I did it earlier today to make sure I joined the page. And so as soon as you do that, you're going to enter first name, last name, email address, and then it's going to ask for the invite code. So that invite code is right there, 78CB386. And Mike, I mean, 20% discount on a lot of the most popular products from Wilson. Free shipping.
Yeah, you're going to get straight up 20% savings on bats alone. And I mean, look, when you're buying a $500 bat like a Meta Prime, or they call it Meta now. Meta Prime was last year, but Meta or the DeMarini Goods that's there. There's significant discounts, and if you spend over, I think it's over $99, it's going to ship free, and it'll be here within a couple days if you're looking from Arizona, wherever it's going. I mean, sometimes DeMarini ships from the Northwest, and they've got shipping centers in the kind of the Tennessee area, so it's all over the place in the nation, just a couple of days away of shipping. So,
and Mike, you want to put that link in the comment section, because I know you can actually click on the link. So we're gonna go ahead and put that right down there in the chat, and then we'll put the discount code as well, so you can have that for later. Isaac Rayfield is back out there for the Colts. He is facing, I believe, yes, this is number 17, Ryan Schaefer. Schaefer started the game on the hill. Counts 1-1. Schaefer's 0 for 2 today. Flew out in his first at bat and then struck out swinging. Good pitch there from Rayfield. Gets Schaefer to offer at it. Count now 1-2. So we got that link in there, you guys. You should be able to tap on that. Let us know if you can't. It will take you out of the game, FYI. Oh, and great pitch. Gets Schaefer looking. That's a high one. What do you guys think at home? You saw it. Do you think it was a strike, or do you think the umpire had it right? That'll be the first out from Rayfield as he gets Schaefer looking. He's 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts. Got a ground ball over to third. Makes the play at first. And that'll be 2 quick outs from Rayfield. And good play. I think that's Tyler Hatch over there who made that play at third base. And now this is number 22, Tyson Mesa, left fielder. Mesa 0 for 2 today. Sees the first pitch in there for a strike. All right, Mike. So you got the link in there, guys. So make sure you check that out. Manifesto. Yeah, I mean it was a high one, right? So I'm gonna agree with you on that one. I think that one was a little bit too high to call a strike. He hasn't called it all game. If he established that early in the game, you could see that, but really hasn't climbed up. And that one's gonna be right back to Rayfield, off the glove, and we've got no play. And that's gonna be an infield single for Mesa. I'm trying to keep up. Do we have a sub here? This is number 21.
That's catcher.
Yep, Cade Bemis. Bemis.
We appreciate
we appreciate the stadium announcer telling us it's Bemis. There's only one E, He checks him over there. Slow throw. It's probably not his best move, would you say, Mike?
Yeah. And there's a different one. And there's a different move.
That one a little bit closer.
It was like you and him talked about it. And said, hey, I'm going to do 2 back-to-back. You just say the first one wasn't that good.
And Bemis sends that one. That should get over the head of the right fielder. One hop to the fence. He's going to be up at second base. So a 2-out double from the catcher, Caden Bemis.
Great hit. He smashed it.
He certainly did.
Absolutely.
And that's his first hit today as well. He was 0 for 2 coming into that at bat. And now you've got, this is the 8-hole hitter. Is this number 9?
Jackson Reed.
Jackson Reed. Reed is 2 for 2. Bottom of the order. He's definitely helping his team today, and he's hoping to get 2 more runs across as the Coyotes are trailing 7.
Now Jackson's swinging the DeMarini Voodoo 1. That's a 1-piece alloy bat. It's got good pop on it. Probably one of the hottest ones this year.
For the 1-piece?
Yeah, absolutely. It's probably one of the go-to 1-piece bat on the market today. And the Cat 9 people talk about as well. Some people like that one, but a lot of great reviews. Now, this is actually the 2019 version. You can tell by the grip. I'm sorry, the 2020 version. 2021 version has a white grip, but basically the bat is exactly the same.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of pop on it. A lot of guys on our 14U club are swinging. We've got metas, we've got voodoo, solos, everything, and this is probably the most favored bat.
Rayfield falls behind 3-0. So Jackson Reed 2 for 2 today. So 3-0. Do you think he's got the green light? He seems to be seeing it.
Negative.
Think he's taking? And he does. Good call, Mike.
You're chasing 7.
You're chasing 7. You need base runners.
You don't need to
got
roll
2 outs,
over
2
on
guys, yep.
something. You need more guys on base if you're going to get this lead eliminated.
Rayfield comes inside.
Yeah, that's a hard ball to hit.
Yeah. Again, a lot of movement due to that arm slot. And gets him to foul off. Here, we'll go to that last swing and a miss here. You can see that.
That ball's up and in. You got to get your hands up there, and it's hard to do. That's the hardest pitch to hit.
Squares that one up. Right to the shortstop, Walewski. And the Colts get out of another jam as we head into the top of the 7th. Coyotes look good there. They got 2 guys on and squared it up there, but right to the shortstop. And so leading off in the bottom of the 7th will be Mason Shea, and then they'll return to the top of the order. And we've got coming up is number 5, Andres Galvez for the Colts. Make sure while you're here watching the game, either live or on replay, to like and subscribe to our channel. If you like what we're doing, you can also follow us on Facebook. And find us at sportstreamaz.com. And let's get another ad here. Actually, we're going to go to one of our own, SportsStream Arizona. We'll be right back. Right there.
Welcome back, everyone. We're going to start here at the top of the 7th. One more thing. If you want to hook up a buddy, you could be the cool guy and say, hey, I can save you some money. Check out this code. And maybe you got a teammate or a buddy that needs a discount on something. You can share that with them as well at the Wilson Team Shop and tell them you got it from SportsStream Arizona.
First pitch in there for a strike. This is number 5, first baseman Andres Galvez. Galvez is 1 for 3 today. He does have a double, 2 RBI double. Squares that one up. It's going to be right over the first baseman's head. Galvez now 2 for 4. Now you've got, this is the 8-hole hitter, number 18. This is Joe Tim. Tim with a big ground rule double RBI in the first or the second inning. He contributed to those first runs early from the Colts. If you're new to our channel, make sure to check out some of our other games that we've had. We've had some big perfect game events. Oh, Joe Tim chases that one high. A couple weeks ago, we were out in Houston for the 13U Perfect Game Spring Super NIT, and that was the top team in the country, the ZT Prospects, who we covered that entire weekend, and they won it all, 7-0 against the other top teams in the country. So you'll check that out. That was a perfect game. We've also got basketball games, soccer. Tired, Mike?
Not at all. It's Friday night. We're going out.
We're going out after this? All right.
Out to the truck.
Out to the truck. Okay, I was going to say.
With all of our stuff.
Checks Galvez over there on deck. We have the 9-hole hitter, Burris. Burris 1 for 2. Squares that one up. Great play from the left fielder. diving play in front of him.
Right field.
Right field. Did I say left field?
Yeah, but everything's backwards on the monitor.
It is.
Yeah,
great play from the right fielder.
That was a great
diving
catch.
play. I don't think I got it on the camera, Mike. No, you're disappointed. Hard hit, though, from
Tell those operators to clean it up.
The operators?
Camera operators.
It's my 4 fingers. It's what people probably don't realize is this is 2 people doing this entire stream. We have
here's what
6
we got.
cameras.
Here's what we got. In right field, Jackson Reed, who's having a great day at the plate, made a fantastic forward diving catch. And Jackson, we're just going to tell everybody that you made a really, really good catch, my man.
Yeah.
Really good catch. So coming straight in. I mean, if he misses it, it's going into his face, and he catches it. So good job.
Count 1-1 on Burris. Takes the bunt. I actually saw a comment earlier. We have Tom said he's been coaching Crew Price since he was 10 years old. That's really cool. Thanks for letting us know that information. 2-2 count on Burris. We got the leadoff hitter, Harrison, on deck. Harrison 0 for 3 today. Swing and a miss from Burris. That'll be the second out. The Colts know that, the Coyotes, they've had a lot of life throughout this entire game, even though they've been trailing. So you can't sleep on them, even though you're up 7 runs going into the bottom of the 7th here. Colts want to try to add another one. That one's going to be high. So 4th at bat for Hairston. And Hairston's not. Oh, man, I keep messing myself up. I was reading the leadoff for the Coyotes. Hairston's 2 for 4 today. I was reading the leadoff for the Coyotes.
You took away 2 hits from the kid.
I took away 2 hits from him. I'm sorry, Landon.
Taking away 2 hits from the kid.
Landon also.
I know you're thrown off by
I'm thrown off.
The hat falling off. Actually, hey, make note, the hat actually stayed on that pitch.
The pitcher's hat?
Yeah. It actually stayed on his head on that pitch.
I haven't been noticing that. Too much salad in the bowl?
The hat coming or going? Nope, there it went down.
Hat falling off. I'll talk about Landon for a second. And Landon, if you watch this, I apologize. So 2 for 4 today. Landon, really, really good kid. We've actually had his dad, Scott Harrison, former major leaguer, on the broadcast 2 times now. And Landon's commentated with me before, too.
Right.
That was a couple weeks ago at Stapley as the Warriors were playing, and Landon jumped on the broadcast with me. So great kid, love him.
Was he any good?
He was great.
Okay,
he was kind of quiet, but he did a great job. He was very methodical. And we've got an air out in left field. That ball had a lot of tail to it, Mike, but should have been playable for the left fielder. And the inning stays alive. Don't have an exact camera out there. Apologize for that. But Hairston reaches on the air out and left. And that's going to keep the inning alive as number 4, the 2-hole hitter, Walewski, steps in. Walewski, he's got the golden sombrero today. 3 strikeouts. But he does have a triple, so.
I think, you could use hairpins, right? Is that too girly? You wouldn't even see him. Nobody else would see him.
That's going to be right up the middle.
Play at the plate.
He's going to play it at least 1. And 2. And Walewski's going to try to go out.
But the ball came out.
And the ball's out.
Snowcone catch at second. And the ball comes out when it makes contact on the slide.
Let's go back to that. So there's the hit right up the middle. Got one run in.
Instead of relay.
Not even a close play. Yeah,
but you can see
had
the
him
ball.
there.
You can see the ball in the tip of the glove, snow cone style. And the force of the body, this is physics now, okay, pushes the ball out of the glove. Therefore, he's safe.
Oh, I'm impressed, Mike.
This is
Physics,
science.
huh?
This is science.
So that's a 2 RBI single for
That's
Walewski.
not going to get it done.
And then he advances on the throw. They had him out, but the ball came out, and now you've got number 20, CP, as we learned, Crew Price. Adds 2 more for the Colts. They're now ahead by 9. One foul tip. So, Mike, we've got Tom is giving some advice in there. You want to tell everybody what he's talking about with the hat?
I don't. The hat stayed on right there, so I'm not going to jinx it for a second. Okay. See if we can get 2 pitches in a row. Yep, 3 pitches in a row. Hat came on. So,
good job by the second baseman to body that one up. Almost threw it away. But the Colts get 2 more. They're now ahead by 9 going into the bottom of the 7th. Again, we're out here. This is Campo Verde High School, and this is 5A baseball.
And if you're Campo, that's not the ideal situation.
It certainly is not. It is not.
If you're Casteel, you feel pretty good.
You feel pretty good. So, all right, we're going to take a quick break. We're going to hear from one of our sponsors, Wilson. We'll be right back.
See you guys.
All right, Mike, we are back. Looks like the Colts go with Rayfield again. This will be his 3rd inning of work. He's kept the Coyotes pretty quiet.
Yeah, you know, really what they need to do is score 9 runs.
Wow.
Glad I can be here to really help everyone out with that.
Yeah, that's just horrible. You guys in the comment section, what do you think?
I mean, if they tie this thing, will we ever leave?
I don't know. Come and help us clean everything up, everybody. Actually, you don't have to do that. Just give us a sub. Just sub to the channel, and you don't have to come help us clean up.
Tell somebody that you enjoyed the broadcast.
Yeah. I mean, there's 50 people on average watching this game tonight. They didn't have anything else on a Friday night to do, right? They wanted to come and watch us. Feel pretty good about that.
It's almost like we're the same person.
Yeah. What?
Those 50 people. They don't have anything else to do except for this.
Okay. You're getting a little delirious. All right, so number 14, this is the 9-hole hitter, Mason Shea.
Thanks again, everyone. We appreciate you.
Shea 0 for 1. He flied out to center and then a walk, and then we return to the top of the order for Walker Cook. The Coyotes hope to get something going in the bottom of the 7th. They're trailing 9. First one right to the center fielder, Matthew Fike. And 1 pitch, 1 out. That's not what you want if you're the Coyotes.
However, if you're the announcer that's cold sitting in the seat,
that's
exactly what you're looking for.
Don't tell anybody that we're not in a booth, you know,
we're in the truck,
heaters
but
and
the truck.
Yeah.
We're saving
earlier
fuel.
in the broadcast, everybody thought that this was like a 10-man crew, and they were like, where'd they find these announcers? Like, this is ridiculous. And then they realized it's 2 guys doing all this, and then the comments stop. So you guys need a national audience. Seriously, nice job, guys. Manifesto, thank you.
Dude, you're our favorite fan.
Yeah.
Seriously.
Catcher tried to steal that one. I don't know if you saw that one. Here, I'm going to go back to it. Ready? Here we go. Watch this. Oh, no, dang it. It's a little too far behind. Sorry.
Now we're back live, just so you're not confused.
It's like Inception. Here it is. Here, just because I can. Watch. That was pretty funny. Good job. That's I think that's Paisano behind the dish. Or no, I think we had a catching change.
We can't keep up with all this. That's exactly how Matt Denny teaches it.
Do I have the count wrong? I think I heard that it was strike 3. No? Okay.
No, that's the parents thinking that
Okay.
that he should have had another strike somewhere.
Okay. That one fouled off.
They're like really close to us, so I can't say it too loud.
Yeah.
But the parents think that the other ones were strikes. They're like right up on our grill, right behind us. I can't work in these conditions.
Go on strike. We got time.
That's what the parents said. Should have been a strike.
It's the leadoff hitter, shortstop Walker Cook. Cook 0 for 3 today. He did make solid contact in his last at bat, but it was right to first base. And he's going to go down swinging. So the parents get the strike 3, Mike. And now the Coyotes are down to their last out as the 2-hole hitter, number 5, Malachi Santiago, steps in. Right?
Yeah, if I'm Campo, I'm worried.
No, this is number 6. Ground ball right to first base, and that's going to be it. As the Casteel Colts come in with some huge offense today.
Yeah, big bats. I mean, a lot of stuff just flying off those bats, heading out to the gaps, doing what they need to do in order to get those runners across, and taking advantage of everything they could. They really came out swinging on Ryan right out of the gate and got him out of the game, and then he continued to keep opening up that lead. So well done to Casteel Colts and also to Campo Verde. I mean, they fought hard. They continued to fight the entire time. So job well done by everybody on both sides.
Yep.
A good game. You know, one rough inning really for Campo was the difference in this one. You take away that one inning, it's a 5-2 game right now.
Yeah, that's a good point.
So with that, Brandon, I mean, we appreciate all of you guys for joining us. Thanks for being with us here. Do us a favor. Help out those sponsors. Buy some milk, buy a bat, a glove, something like that.
Let's put that back up again. So Dan Sizen Dairy, one of our local sponsors here. Thank you to Kevin and his team there out there in Levine.
Right, and so use those discounts. Hook yourself up, hook up a friend, and thanks again for being with us.
Yep, and so with that, we're going to close it out. Casteel Colts come up big. They win 11-2 against their rival Campo Verde Coyotes. This is Sports Room Arizona coming to you live. Have a great evening.
Have a good night.